Hello, welcome to today's session. And in today's session, I'm going to share with you the 5 steps through which you can set up a consistent sleep schedule. Now, sleep is becoming a huge problem in urban India because of the different kinds of stresses, our lifestyle, distractions, movies, YouTube, Netflix, mobile. Most people are not getting enough sleep, especially in urban India, where the work stress also goes quite high and there's a lot of anxiety in people are not able to sleep well. Sleep has multi-dimensional impact on our health. There would often be certain problems that you may be seeing which you're not able to understand why it has suddenly happened. Weight gain, digestive issues, cardiovascular issues, and a lot of those health problems are linked to your sleep. And if we can just address your sleep, you will see that lot of your health conditions, your irritability, fatigue, digestion, lot of these are also coming under control. And hence, I thought that we will dedicate a full session on sleep for people who are unable to get good night's sleep. Now, for a healthy adult, we need to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night and good quality of sleep, deep sleep, so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel very, very fresh. And when you do not get enough sleep, if you're not getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, there could be multiple things that are getting impacted. Number one is it can disrupt your digestive system. It will not allow you to digest your food well. Your gut health will be impacted. And did you know that uh, people who do not sleep well, they have poor gut health, and people who have poor gut health are also unable to sleep well, and hence there is a very strong connection between your sleep and gut health. Both of them need to be addressed together, otherwise it can become a very, very vicious cycle. Number two, sleep impacts our ability to build muscles, and if we do not have enough muscles in our body, our metabolism goes down. When the metabolism goes down, we put on fat much more easily in the body. So when we do not sleep well, if you're saying that you're trying everything, a good nutrition plan, good exercises, but yet you're not able to lose weight, it could be because you're not sleeping well. It could be because you're stressed out and you're not able to sleep well. And on the other hand, people who are obese find it difficult to sleep. So you see, this one also becomes a vicious cycle, and hence sleep needs to be addressed very, very quickly. Sleep impacts a lot of other functions in our body. For example, the endocrine function, which is the hormone function. It also impacts our cardiorespiratory system, the breathing, heart beating. It impacts our kidney function. It impacts our digestive function. So you see, inability to sleep well has multidimensional impact on our body. Now, having said this, there are also few things to remember. Many times people say that I sleep late, but I sleep at different hours, but I get my sleep 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Let me explain a few things. There is something called a growth hormone in our body, which impacts our overall metabolism, and it gets released in our body within few hours of our sleep time. What has been found in the recent studies is that there is a particular time at which the growth hormone gets released in your sleep cycle. And if you're sleeping at different times during the night, then the brain gets confused and you're not releasing enough growth hormones. And hence it is very, very important that we have a consistent sleep time so that our brain knows which is the time to release the growth hormone. So consistency in sleep schedule is important. And number two is that our brain goes through multiple brain waves when we are sleeping. It starts with alpha when we are about to fall asleep, then it goes into theta and it goes into delta stages. So alpha is when you are almost about, your body is relaxing and you're almost about to go to sleep. Then are the theta brain waves, where at this level, at this brain state, newer cells get regenerated in the body. And in the delta stage is for deep restoration and healing. So you see, throughout our sleep, our brain needs to go through each of these cycles, theta and delta, in multiple cycles to create newer cells, regenerate newer cells in the body, and also heal our body. And hence, it is important that we allow our brain to go through each of these cycles. Now, you may be finding that you are facing a lot of issues, unexplained issues, and you are at a wit's end to understand why are they happening. But when you go a little deeper, you understand I have not been sleeping well. Now you've been trying to lose weight, you've been trying to bring down your diabetes, you want to reduce your cholesterol, you want to reduce your cardiovascular diseases, and you're saying that no matter what you do, it's not happening. Sleep could be an issue. And if you're at a wit's end to understand how to get your sleep in place, then I have 5 steps for you, proven methodologies that all of our members use, and they are able to change their sleep cycle in 5 to 7 weeks, the entire sleep pattern in 5 to 7 weeks. So this is how we get started. All right. So week number 1 is establish a consistent bedtime. Oftentimes, what happens is you may be having some meetings or you have some of your favorite serials on certain days of the week, and you sleep on different times. My recommendation is that this is a place where we all have to create boundaries. That this is my cutoff time to take any meetings, and then I get to bed by this time. And if the serial is available on Netflix, see it at a time when it doesn't interfere with your sleep time. So number 1 is every day go to bed at the same time. And second is we have to start signaling our brain as well. If you're used to sleeping at different time, your brain doesn't know what to expect. When should it start to fall asleep? When should it start winding you down? So you have to send a very strong signal to your brain that now it is time for you to start winding down. And you can do that. That signaling in the brain can happen in starting from week 2, is where you set up a short activity right before your bedtime. And it can be brushing right before you jump into bed, or showering, or whatever suits you. Maybe you hear some music, you do some meditation right before going to bed, and that could be it also. But it has to be consistent. You need to do that just before you jump into bed, so that now your brain knows, the moment you brush your teeth, your brain knows now it's time for me to go to bed. Number 3 is add a 15 minutes ritual before your bedtime. And this can be your reading, it can be journaling, it can be listening to soothing music, gratitude, meditation, anything that helps to relax you and calm you down. Please do not add a thriller book or a storybook right before you go to bed, or watch a thriller movie right before you go to bed. It can totally disrupt. It can put your brain in such an active state that you may find it difficult to fall asleep. Number 4 is that try to switch off all devices 15 minutes prior to your regular bedtime. Well, it has been advised that you should switch off all your devices at least 1.5 hours prior to your bedtime. But to at least to get started, make it 15, which is achievable, which is not that difficult. Also, make it 10 minutes. That is also fine. 10 minutes usually has instead of 15, try a 10-minute window, because 10-minute usually, in the brain, it feels as if it's easy to accomplish. Yeah. So use a 10-minute, 10 minutes prior, you start switching off all your devices, and every few days, progress it by another 10 minutes. So say, for example, you go to bed at 10:30, 10:20, first few days, just at 10:20. After that, do not switch on 10:20, switch off all your mobile devices. Few days later, when your brain has gotten used to that, push it even more. So now from 10:20, make it 10:10. Now from 10:10, make it 10 o'clock. So this way, achieve a place where it is about an hour away from your bedtime. And the next number 4 is, after this, once you've established this, keep pushing your wake up time. Keep pushing your wake up time. For example, you go to bed at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and you wake up at 5 o'clock. Your body clock has gotten used to it and you're not getting enough sleep. So from now onwards, what you can try is that the following week, week number 5, you can try is that push your wake up time. So instead of 5 o'clock, even if you open your eyes at 5, push it out to 5:15. Do not get out of bed till it is 5:15. And what will you do during this 5:15? Something very, very simple and has helped multiple people. It will help you too. And you can practice this even if your sleep suddenly breaks in the middle of the night and you're finding it difficult to sleep. So whether you find it difficult to sleep once your sleep has broken, or at the end of the at the end of the 5 hour sleep, you just need to push it. Just try this simple trick, simple tip. Do deep abdominal breathing. All right, so you take in 4 counts of breathe in and 8 counts of breathe out. 4 counts of breathe in and 8 counts of breathe out. As you are inhaling and exhaling, keep your focus on your breath. Sometimes, if you do not have good lung capacity, you may not be able to breathe out 4-8, whatever you can do, but let it be deep breathing. Let it not be shallow breathing. So you will breathe in through your abdomen and release all the air through your nose from your abdomen as well as lungs. So shrink your body and keep relaxing your body little by little. You know, your toes, your ankles, toes, feet, ankles, shins, calves, thighs, hamstrings, all of this little by little. Keep relaxing and keep the focus on your breath. When you may find your thoughts are moving away in different directions, that happens, but bring it back, gently bring it back to your breath, and you will see that another 15 minutes you will feel quite relaxed. You may not be sleeping, but your body has gotten into the rhythm that this is a relaxed state of mind. So over a period of time, you will sleep till 5:15. When you start consistently sleeping till 5:15, then add it by another 15 minutes, add it by another 15 minutes. And over a period of time, get it to a zone of 7 to 8 hours. I hope you found this valuable. And these are the steps that many people in our programs are adopting, and they are seeing amazing results. Number one is they are able to sleep well. They have been able to manage their stress better. They have been able to manage their health better. And when the stress is gone and the emotions are in control, you know your relationships will be good, right? So please try this on. And once you try, come back and leave me a note whether this worked for you or not. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you are a woman above the age of 35 and would like to enhance your health, get rid of the fat from your body, belly fat from your body, then there's a link in the description window. You can click on that, register for our next masterclass, and hear me live. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.